What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Ethereum today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Okay, so this is at the request of Cal. We're doing this for you, my friend. Looking at Ethereum on a weekly basis, the RSI does look very strong. Yes, we've had a little bit of a rejection of the overbought zone. Yes, we've had a little bit of a drawback there, but I think we're in good shape overall. Getting overbought, not getting oversold. That's definitely a testament of strength. Definitely a sign that I think we are in the bull market. We look at Ethereum here. We're finding resistance at areas that we found resistance at not once, not twice, but several times before, right? So it would make sense that before we really get our freak on for Ethereum, that we would maybe consolidate a little bit, give one last kind of all aboard call before ripping to the skies, right? So here we are at $3,664 now. I think if we were to pull back more, the lowest I could see Ethereum going, and this is drawn wrong. Let me get it on there properly. The lowest I could see Ethereum going would be about 31, just below $3,200, maybe $3,100 itself, something around there, right? But it's very possible that we could have found our low already with Ethereum. I like the daily RSI. If we look at the daily RSI here, it does appear that we have this nice kind of uptrend in our daily RSI, finding all these lows. If we connect this low here, these lows down here to this low right here, it would seem that Ethereum could drop a little bit lower and still be in good shape. But if we move this line up and try to get it more like best fit to this low, that low, this low, this low, that they all kind of come in line, and then you just have a couple of outliers. Instead of this way, you just have two in line, and then you have a bunch of different outliers, right? I feel like this is more better fit. And on top of that, if we were to find support here, if this was better fit, we're also finding support at the 50 level on the RSI, which is pretty key and can be a strong signal for a move up as well. So I do believe we found our low with Ethereum. If I'm wrong, we're at 36.65 now. We could lose another like $460, something like that, maybe like $500. But that would be it at the most. I don't believe that we would go lower than these lows down here. And likely we're just getting ready. We're getting set for our next move up, which I think is going to take us to new all-time highs. If we look at the current all-time high to the cycle low that we had in 2022 here, cycle high in November, cycle low in 2022, we are wrestling with this 886 zone. Okay, we haven't been able to get above it. Normally, with any fib range, right, it doesn't matter where the price is, with any fib range, the 886 is the last like barrier to entry before we talk about this extended zone here. And the extended zone, the first target is 7,700. The last target is 14K. That's our primary target zone. I do believe Ethereum will exceed this primary target zone in time. By the end of the cycle, yes, but not by the end of this next move. I think by the end of this next move, we're at $3,600 now. It's completely fair to say that Ethereum could be at as high as $7,700 by the end of this next move. And this move likely ends sometime in January, right? I'm assuming being at $3,600 now, we could see Ethereum do a more than 100% growth over the next month and a half or so, almost 2 months. And it all starts whenever we break above $4,000. We need a week, any given day to close above there. If we can get that, and we almost had it. We almost had it with this day here, but we just didn't quite get it. Any given day above $4,005. We get any day, any given week closing above there. I would think that the floodgates are open. We're going to see a nice rally up, and altcoin season will really explode. When Ethereum does well, I compare it. It's like the mama goose, right? It's the mama duck. Whenever it starts going up the stream, the baby ducks follow with it, right? Or maybe down the stream. I don't know. Whatever's faster and to the upside. But I don't think I have anything else I want to say. Besides comparing Ethereum to ducks and ducklings, I guess. You've got a bullish trend in your daily RSI. It looks pretty damn good. You've got a nice bullish setup actually here on your 4-hour RSI, and it just really makes sense to me that this would be your low. The rest of the markets do appear to have found their lows as well, so that's very encouraging for Ethereum. And yeah, man, here you are. Tipping this area, a previous area of resistance here, a previous area of resistance back here, a previous area of support here, pretty significant area to find support off of, and you have a nice wick, a couple nice wicks actually, what they would call a tweezer bottom coming off that with some bullish divergence on the 4-hour. So I got nothing else to say, guys. Ethereum's moving up from here. Probably doesn't erupt immediately, but over the next week and a half, we're probably going to slowly move our way up, and then around Christmas time, maybe like a week before Christmas or getting closer to Christmas, getting around the 20th, that's when we'll probably start to rip and see this thing do well. Don't be surprised if we pump and then dump and then pump and then dump. Don't be surprised if we just move sideways and we're boring. Don't be surprised if we slowly crawl our way up, however it's going to look. I don't think we're going to go lower, but any of those other options are very viable. If we go lower, 3,200 at the lowest, just below there, right? Nothing to worry about. And then that same flight plan to prices above $7,000, near $8,000, it's still on the table in the exact same frame of time. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I got nothing else to say. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.